So welcome to the sorority. It's
not on any camera.
Yeah. Oh.
Carl, our friend Carl is here.
He's not.
Yay!
Do you want to peek in?
Cloak of invisibility.
Fair.
So that's the disembodied voice you hear in the background sometimes.
If he didn't show up in the other one, we should just keep this going. Never have him on camera.
Even when he plays a character?
I like that.
Even if he plays a character, just off screen.
I'm the ghost.
You play...
I like it. I like it.
Alright.
You play a dead guy.
We're short some players. Jackie is not here, and McKenna is not here as well. So, we're just gonna move on. They'll be back with us next week. McKenna was the one that had the spotlight, but she's not here, and she didn't tell me who it was. So, but I do want to say that, like, our spotlights are just, like, this is our friend who we think is cool, and we want you to know about it. And, like, that's really all there is to it. We're not
sponsorship
deals.
deals.
It's not a sponsorship, and it's not something we're paid for, so...
Yeah, we just want to support our friends.
We just want to support independent artists.
Yay.
Okay, so last time the group went, exited Gundrick. You guys helped save some drowning seamen, as in men on the sea, on the vessel.
And animals.
And animals. And then you guys...
I'm sure the unborn children appreciate that.
Then, a couple of you guys experienced some strange happenings that you couldn't explain. Seeing things that weren't there, that disappeared. Hearing things that you couldn't explain. And then later, you guys found a fox. You guys fought some spiders. You went into a haunted cave and saved the good spirits in there.
Wait, they were dwarf spiders, weren't they? Didn't they have, like, dwarf faces?
What?
Or maybe I was just drawing that just because I'm a weirdo.
No, they were in a pile of dead dwarves.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And there was a dwarven war.
I drew dwarf spiders.
No, I remember that part, actually.
Yes, you went into the cave called Camp Last Stand, and it looks like there was basically a massacre there. And then you guys were able to exit the cave and avoid the attention of the spiders, thanks to Pass Without a Trace. So now you guys...
Keontae got a cool sword she can't use, and I'm still mad. It's such a cool sword.
It's like a really sweet sword.
Oh my gosh. What's it called? Aria something?
It's
Aha's
okay.
Pride. Ooh.
If we all use it at once, maybe it'll...
Power of friendship! Yes!
Maybe it'll turn into us actually being proficient with it. We all hold a corner of the sword.
It's got a gun handle. Why is there a gun? But we like it. Oh, it like whoops and retracts.
Yeah, it's like Ivy's, you know Ivy's sword?
Yeah, I love Ivy.
Yeah, it's like the trigger is what shoots it forward. So like it kind of like it's spring-loaded and then it kind of retracts.
So you can bring a sword to a gunfight.
Ah!
Haha.
Yeah.
That was Squall Lionheart's day, too, I think.
Alright, so you guys ended outside the mouth of the cave. What do you guys want to do?
Can I check up on Riorik?
Yeah.
Hey Riorik, we're done. How are you doing?
You see the wagon. There we go. The wagon with the canvas. I can't think of wagon. And this like hand kind of comes out, and he like pokes his head out. And he's like, I'm okay. It's really bright out, but nothing crazy over here. It's actually really good for my allergies. And then you see... No, Zenyo went with you guys, so you saw it's just Riorik and the horses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
Alright, well, we killed a bunch of spiders and helped some spirits and... Yep.
He's very intrigued. Spirits? Oh, you mean like... no, I can't think of words. No, I can't think of words.
Common is difficult.
Yes.
So
what's the common word for it? It's like Do you know if there were people who were like actual spirits, or if there are manifestations of emotions or thoughts?
The latter.
So there are manifestations of emotions and thoughts?
I think so.
Intriguing. Yes.
Or
This place does have a lot of creepy vibes. Has anyone else had, like, something weird happen? Like, I keep hearing someone call my name, but no one's calling it.
got a
That's
feeling
new.
that someone's watching you.
I swear I seen something out of the corner of my eye. But then I look and nothing's there.
Well,
It just kind of gives me the creeps.
we do know that there are people here.
Yeah, and this was a battlefield for a war long, long ago. We saw a lot
Yes.
of dead dwarves in the...
This was a major battlefield for the Dwarven Kings and the Drow Dark Matriarchy War that happened about 300-ish years ago.
Do you know anything specific about the war? I don't know much about history.
Well, here's the basic rundown. The Arcane Elves wanted to live underground because they are also light sensitive. And they encroached on Drow land, or underground land. So then the Drow basically kicked out the dwarves. And now the dwarves live on the beach.
Oh,
And so the Dwarven Kings were defeated by the Dark Matriarchy. There are, from my understanding, there are a few like deep down Dwarven societies that dwell in the deeper underground. But they've always been a little more secluded group. And then the majority of the dwarves moved out of the mountains. Their monarchy disbanded, and then they became an alliance, and now they have a bit of a oligarchy, to be honest. But it's a little bit better than monarchy.
huh. So the dwarves didn't always live on the beach?
No, it's actually fairly recent. Only a couple generations are on them. You know, Gundrake's not that old of a city. It's just a lot of it's a good place. A lot of before it was really just kind of a port town, but dwarves came in, brought in their trade skills, built the town up. Then a couple of humans from the east moved down. It was all very organic, just people moving here and there and creating a society. And after the elves weren't around for that long, though. The forest elves and the sun elves haven't really been around that long. That happened more about 100 years ago because they're...
And as he's rambling, I'm just gonna make a perception check.
Okay.
Look around for this shadowy figure that we keep seeing in the corner of our eye that's popping in, popping out.
Hey! This one's mine.
Yeah, I put the tiny dice in there so your dice doesn't get
Roll,
caught.
roll for perception.
Alright.
Well, it may be our buddy Alphonse.
You have a friend who lives here?
Nope.
No.
I got it 10. So I'm still entranced with this whole thing, and I'm kind of...
You're still kind of like glancing at Adlanna, who has like just things dripping down her
She
face.
still has like...
Oh, yeah, that's
She
right.
took the
She just like ate a bone like a carrot. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, she took the ectoplasm and like ate it. So she has like dust on her and she's brushing it off, and then she would just hop back onto the cart in one move.
I think didn't she, if I remember actually, sorry, out of character. The end of last session, we were on a cart thing. I remember her like talking about her tragic past.
Yes.
On a cart. Okay. So she already told us.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I don't remember.
Yeah, okay, so with your perception check...
I rolled a 10, sorry.
10. I'll say that as you adjust to this area, you're becoming more aware of the natural spirits that are in the area. So you're becoming more aware, or that it's a mix of you becoming more aware and the spirits becoming more aware of you. So like you look around and you begin to notice more of just general nature spirits that tend to take on like animal forms, and like you'll see like really common ones like a dust devil. They're just little wind spirits.
Oh.
They're not really devils. They're just called that.
Yeah.
And they kind of just roll around the air. They one comes by and kind of plays with the your 5, and then goes. And you don't notice anything now. Just not out of the ordinary. This music. Oh, that's why. Okay, we're gonna go back to.
Yeah, I mean, it
this one.
could be Alphonse. Yeah, I heard you guys talking about it. I don't know what is he?
He's just a human guy who lives out here. He has a friend as well. Rearic Tiny Man.
Rearic
That's
Tiny
his
Man.
leader.
It is Rorin.
Rorin?
Yeah, it's hard to pronounce.
I mean, if you noticed any objects or anything on him, I might be able to find him.
It's Roa. Yeah, Roa Ginvalder.
What?
Yeah. So he just say Roa. Like Noah, but Roa. Roggenwalder. It's like a hard O-A-H. Roggenwalder.
Whoa.
But just say Roa.
Roa.
Yeah, we'll say that's what he says. That's his nickname. Just so it's easier to remember.
So he has a friend named Roa?
Yeah, Roa Tiny Man.
Oh, Tiny
Man. Luna gets into the cart and is like, well, do you want to get going?
Let's go, it's raining.
Yeah.
Ride, so.
Oh yeah, is it raining right now?
It's still raining.
Yeah, so you guys kind of like
Rain poncho.
head back into the cart.
I'm all about it. My
Luna would
feet covered in
turn
mud.
into a cat.
I'm all about it. I don't
Calfee would be in the cart,
Same.
holding the sword she got.
I'm a plant. I'm all about it.
Let the rain fall down.
And
away
my
my
dreams.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Dice.
She rolled so many dice. Is that just us trying to get into
Initiative.
Oh.
You guys get into the You guys get into the carriage. You take 100 damage. Ah!
Just the cart takes the damage, though. We're fine. We just don't
Yeah.
have a cart anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. So everything's normal. You just notice that Luna kind of like, as a cat, she's like kind of staring out.
At nothing, like cats do?
Yeah,
Good.
staring at nothing, and then kind of shakes her head and comes back down.
I lean.
Out of character.
Yeah.
This is probably just her PTSD about bards.
Probably. Could be.
So I'm just gonna ignore that for now.
Well, she's my bestie, and I'm gonna lean in, and I'm gonna go.
Meow, 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 meow.
And I say, "Is there anything wrong, Luna? Do you see something?"
I just thought I saw something, but I don't know. It didn't. As soon as I looked back, it wasn't there. So yeah, maybe I was just seeing stuff.
Let me take a look. And I swiftly pick my head out and go, left, right, and then left again.
Make a perception check.
Other day.
That's almost as good as the way you check the street when you're with the Wiggles. You stick your head out and you go.
I rolled I think that's a 14. Yep, that's a 14.
the ground. It's hard to make out a lot in this rain. But you figure she probably just saw like an animal or something, and the image was kind of blurred in the rain.
Yeah, I start petting her and I'm like, it's probably just your imagination. I mean, we haven't seen that shadowy figure in a while. Pet. My petting gets slower and slower as I contemplate.
Slowly grabs cat holes.
Okay.
So who's driving?
Adlanna.
Okay.
Yeah, she's driving. The horses, they were under this outcropping of rock kind of thing, because the mouth of the cave was like wide enough, and like they kind of are like, I don't want to go in the rain. Especially Buttercup. She's like, but Adlanna kind of just like, come on. And they're like, fine. They go in the rain.
Nice.
They don't like it. You can tell by their ears. I don't like this. Okay, do you guys want to do any RP, or do you want to just move down the plot? Because I don't want to...
Bedtime.
I want to talk to Tarina.
Oh gosh.
I'm just gonna watch.
Alright,
So-
begin.
Begin. So, Tarina, is there anything that you want to do?
No.
No? You don't have any goals or anything that you're seeking? I mean, there must be a reason why you left your family or anything like that.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm looking for something.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, am I being rude?
No, I just want to help everyone else out, because everyone seemed pretty adamant with helping me with my quest, and I don't know what anybody else is looking for. I just want to help everyone else out.
The only thing I'm really interested in at the moment is becoming stronger and learning more about my warlock patron. I mean, there are some things that I am hoping to do when we get to this city, but other than that...
Well, he seems kind of mean. He put us all to sleep when we were supposed to have a tea party.
Wait, who?
Your patron?
Technically, that wasn't my patron.
Oh.
That was a messenger for the patron. Yeah.
Well, his messenger's pretty mean. Customer arm's even higher.
I don't know. It's kind of nice. Either way, he doesn't mean ill to any of us.
Okay.
He's more trickstery. He's basically just playing pranks on us.
Well, that sounds kind of mean, doesn't it?
Not necessarily.
Aren't pranks mean?
Not all the time.
What would be a nice prank?
Like, if someone is panicking and they're like, wait, I need to do this thing. And you're like, well, you can't because you couldn't have for the last 10 years. Then they panic and then you're like, no, that's a prank. You have the next 10 years to do it. It's a 20-year gap.
But then you're lying to them.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Oh.
That's fair.
Luna would say this. Luna would want to help with this. She's like, Ellie, sometimes people bond in different ways. Like, my brother would play pranks on me all the time growing up. And that's just something we did. I mean, sometimes they weren't always great, but, you know, like, that's when you get them back. It's just, you know, relationships are just complicated, and they're not always black and white.
Yeah.
So, does the joy come from playing the prank?
The joy comes if you're the one doing the prank. the joy comes in watching it happen. If you're the one that's having it, that's like being pranked on, the joy comes from having your friends think about you. And just everyone in the group now gets a moment that they can remember and look back on fondly. So it's also kind of friendship building.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's
it's
a good way to put it.
Yeah. Like, plus, if it's like a friend that's doing a prank on you, it's not gonna be mean. It's gonna be like funny and not super disruptful. Like, maybe your pencil's gone, but you still have all of your leaves, and you're like, well, I need to do a thing. Or someone gives you a stick instead of a pencil, and you're like trying to write things, but you just have a stick. It's not harmful. It's just funny.
okay. I think I get it now. It's kind of like something that you share,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
friends. Kind of like this carriage.
Yeah.
Hopefully this carriage doesn't try to pull anything on us, though.
Hopefully not.
You think
This-
this?
Nervously.
This
you think
this
that-
cart is a moment.
I turned to Chianti. You think the carriage is gonna pull a prank on us?
Well, I certainly don't believe that. But I do appreciate what's going on here. I'm sorry, I was only half listening, unfortunately. But you said something about pulling pranks?
Yeah.
Who was pulling pranks on you? Sorry.
The tea party.
The tea party? Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, that tea party was not... That wasn't a fun prank.
Yeah.
That was
Technically-
not pleasant.
Technically a test, but prank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I've been pranked often at all. So hopefully this continues to remain a prank-free lifestyle for me. Although,
So
Other
your
things.
siblings never pulled pranks on you?
well, my siblings were much older than I was. I was very, very young. So they were doing their own things by that point. I mostly hung out with my sister, and in the end, she mostly just was with me, helped me learn things.
But if you're
Okay.
concerned at all about patron stuffs, it's not going to negatively affect us at all. Actually, last night, I'll pull out like an acorn about this big. It was a gift.
That's a big acorn.
Yes. Guess what?
So your friend gave you that?
Yeah. And guess what else?
What?
It's hollow.
I knock it. It is hollow.
Yeah. But there's stuff in it right now. You want to see?
Yeah.
Let's get the cap. There's a paste.
Yeah, it's like kind of this salve that's yellow because it has a golden rod in it, which is historically used to like heal scrapes.
Oh.
You put this on scrapes you get, and it heals you.
Oh, so he is nice.
I woke up, and this was under my pillow, and I was like, what? Who put something under my pillow? And then, acorn. Not all pranks are bad.
Maybe I should try some pranks. Because I had pranks on me before, but usually they were pretty mean.
Well, were they from your friends?
No, I didn't have any friends.
Well,
I
then
just-
that's not a prank. That's just being mean.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that was... I guess that's not a prank.
I think Adlanna would say something.
Oh no.
She'd say something like, well, depends on actions aren't always the same when it comes from a different person. You know, like, if I were to go and kiss Heth, that would be, adultery and bad. But if I were to go and kiss my husband, that would be great because that's love and affection. So you see, it's the same action, but applied to different people.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
It's like she's in the room.
That's why we
Just like she's here.
Maybe I'll try my own pranks.
Ooh, I can't wait to see what you come up with then.
I'll whisper to my staff, I'm like, do you guys have any fun pranks?
You get the notion that you feel kind of like this warm, like excited feeling. And
Okay.
then one of them just lets out a little, and there's this fart.
Fart
A
cloud?
tiny little
Little
druid craft.
prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Tiny druid craft.
Oh, what is that?
That wasn't me this time. That was them. Sipo!
That was for a prank. Oh my goodness, no. There goes my prank-free streak.
Okay,
Counting takes her
so
sleep.
are you guys done talking? I don't wanna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Good.
you guys are going down the road. Things are fine. The even the rain clears up a little bit. It's like more of a light rain instead of a downpour. And you guys come to you feel the cart stop, and Adlanna points and says, "We have a problem." And so outside, you can see there was basically this candy.
Really?
There's
There's
candy in the middle of the road. I'm
Grandma
trying to
candy.
open this without being super loud.
There's this suspension bridge that was held up by a rope, but
Oh.
it has fallen.
Oh.
And so
Among stuff?
there was this
You can monk stuff your like the cart across.
I'll find
Yeah.
it, maybe.
you're right, there is another path.
Oh.
And you get the notion that like basically this bridge is a shortcut because like you look and the path goes into this canyon, and then following the cliff face you see like off in the distance it comes out again at the other side. So like here's like the cliff face, and then like the bridge would have been here.
Mm-hmm.
So like you guys would just have to go that way.
How
It's still
far
raining, right?
across is the
Is
distance?
Yeah, it's a bridge.
It's big. It's like 120 feet. It's big. And you have
No
a
step
cart.
of the wind there, buddy. Is it still raining?
I was gonna ask if
Lightly?
you have your
Lightly
like
raining.
portal thing, if you could take the thing, and then we're just like chuck rope. Nope.
Nope. That's
Right.
only 30
Trianthe
feet.
is getting
Wow.
out of the thing. We
Okay.
stopped right in front of it or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay, she's
Are we
getting
just
out.
saying we slept already?
You guys can stop whenever you want and just make camp wherever you want.
Oh,
What time is it in the
it's
game?
like 10.
PM?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, let's stop before the bridge, whatever. Trianthe still wants to look at the bridge.
Okay, look at the bridge.
Alright.
Okay, yeah, we
Sorry.
can stop and...
Yeah, no, that's good.
So
I
it's
don't
really
know
dark.
stuff. It's fine.
I just have no sense of time in this. There's no clock or something.
The
You could get one of those
There's
little
no eternal
the day
D&D
starts
clock.
setting. You know the
setting the scene.
planet rise is also falling, and like 2 of the 3 moons are out because it's the part of the.
Oh, that's right. It's Planet Rise. It's so freaking cool. It's a cool name.
That is a cool name. Anyway, is that investigation or is that perception?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to look at the bridge to see how long, if the rope is sturdy or
That's
like how
perception.
deteriorated it is.
Okay. I like doing it in tandem. So make perception and then make investigation.
Okay, the first one is perception. Wow. I did not notice much of anything. That was a nat 1.
Oh.
But investigation, which is
by my feet.
which is
covered in
a
mud.
negative 1, hopefully is not a nat 1.
Oh.
Ah, it was a nat 20.
Oh my gosh, nice.
Yeah! Perception-wise, I don't know what that means.
Okay.
Investigation-wise,